Hey boys, welcome back to Roosters Career Mode Season 2 here, but we're up to exciting time of the year. We're up to the State of Origin, and I took a farewell here trying to get the team right. It's a pretty decent side. As you see, we got a bit of a X-Factor bench in Milford and Morgan, but I feel like it's going to work pretty well. There's the back line. A few notable omissions. No Darius Boyd, no... Was Cooper Cronk there? I think Cronk was actually in the side. Usually he's not in the squad, but Darius Boyd is probably the most notable. But I wasn't too disappointed. You know, we get to play Valentine Holmes and Edric Lee probably I wouldn't have in the side, but he's a beast in this game. Edric Lee is incredible. But there's the side. I'll see if Cronk is playing. Yeah, Cronk is playing because it's funny. Usually he's not in the squad, which is weird. But the New South Wales side looks pretty good as well. Two pretty strong sides, and obviously this is Roosters Career Mode, so we're going to be taking on a couple of our teammates, I guess, or players for the coach, whatever you want to call it. Tupou, Pierce, and I think Cordner is the only other one. So, you know, hopefully we can get the wood on them. That would be ideal. There's a couple of offloads here, a few too many. But it does work out. We don't make any ground, but it looked pretty flashy for a moment there. As last play, we attack down this blind side. Inglis puts in a decent little kick, and we throw the offload. I probably should have gone to the blind side. I thought the blind side was a little risky, but looking back on it, we probably should have tried to hand down the blind side there. As a good kick right here, actually. I thought it was going dead, and I think the Blues did as well. The chase was shocking. I thought it was going dead. It just sat up on its end. Billy Slater picks it up and just, yeah, massive hole in the defensive line. Just no players out there. I think Brett Morris there was the fullback. He was the only one with the half a chance of catching Billy Slater, but no one in this game is going to catch Billy Slater. I'm pretty sure Billy Slater is the fastest in the game, or he is one of the fastest. I don't think there's any players faster than him, so that's always nice. There's once again a nice little short side play right there, getting to Edric Lee. That time trying to get the pass back. Inglis though, it just got one of the Blues players just got in the way of the ball there, and the man and just knocked it down. Unfortunately, it was looking pretty promising, but on the back of that, unfortunately, Brett Morris gets one back on Billy Slater right there. He beat Edric Lee here, and I was sort of I don't know if I wasn't ready or what happened here. I think I think I forgot to press the button. I didn't know what happened. I didn't even attempt to do the tackle. Yeah, it sort of just caught me off guard, I think. And unfortunately, the Blues are going to go up in this game. James Maloney converts to make it 6-4. Still very early on. It's been a fairly attacking start to the game. As right here, a bit of an up and under kick, a bit of a Kyle Felt kickoff right there. Put the side under a bit of pressure. They try to get the pass away, and Matthew Scott was the one giving good chase right there. And he sort of put it off a little bit, and Edric Lee on the back of that is going to score a pretty simple try, just using the power, just getting over the top of Morris. As you see, Edric Lee is he's like I said, he's really good in the game, but he's huge. Like obviously in real life, he's a tall dude, but he's lanky as fuck. He's skinny. He's probably the skinniest player you'll ever see. In this game, he is tall and he's built. He's so big in this game, it's ridiculous. He breaks a lot of tackles. It's crazy. Edric Lee. I actually, you know, the funny thing is, I was never I remember like a year or 2 years ago, Edric Lee was sort of, I think he was in the 18th man spot for Queensland, and I didn't understand why. Like I was very confused as to why Edric Lee was sort of even in contention. But this year, for the Raiders, I watched a fair few Raiders games, and he was actually pretty good. He was pretty decent, as James Maloney just, once again, just out of nowhere, they're just going to score a try just to ruin our momentum. Billy Slater tries to make the covering tackle. I thought I might have just got there in time, but no, unfortunately. James Maloney just a little too quick. And it looks like it is a try. Probably going to go up again. AI doesn't usually miss kicks. If it's the only time they really miss kicks is if it's pretty windy. Then they actually miss them like usually more often than not. But yeah, back to Edric Lee. I was pretty impressed with him this year. Obviously, in the in the final game, he had a bit of a shocker. But other than that, I've been pretty impressed with him. And once again, another try. It's been just a try scoring, just a feast in this first half. Good bit of play here. Thurston gets the offload, and then it's just through the hands. Hopefully, we can convert this one to get a 4-point lead at least. It's timed terribly, thankfully, off the upright over, and we'll take it. Hopefully, we can just hold on till half time with the lead. It's a decent kick though. Billy Slater is underneath it, and he's going to take it. Gets tackled there. But the Blues get one last chance. Should be the final play of the half, and it is. So 16-12. I think the funny thing is, like, I'm pretty sure the first game it was like really low scoring, as Anthony Milford, the X Factor there, gets this strip, gets the offload, and puts us on the attack straight away in this first half. That was a pretty big moment in this game, and then Greg Inglis on the back of that is just gonna burn straight through the middle of the defense. Had the Blues on the back foot with the strip and the offload, and then the big fella Greg Inglis there, just the speed to go straight through the middle of the ruck. A few tired forwards, obviously only a couple minutes into the second half, but just a little bit lazy there, and just the power to get over the top of Brett Morris at the back there. So all of a sudden the game was pretty tight, but just a try before halftime, and then after halftime has catapulted us into the lead. As Gagai now into open spaces, gets it to Valentine Holmes, tries to cut back, but is wrapped up there. As last play goes to Dylan Napa. I did not want it to go to Napa, but it's actually looked pretty dangerous here. Dane Gagai going for the try line, probably could have gone for the pass, but pinned the ears down and went for it. Unfortunately, it was looking a little sloppy to start. Like, I didn't want it to go to Napa, but then pretty nice play on the back of that as Billy Slater gets the offload. Unfortunately, that man, Edric Lee, I was just talking about him, and that's one of his issues in the final game. He couldn't catch the ball, and his second half has started off a little shocking for him. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often, because, I mean, offloads in the dry, like 9 times out of 10 they get caught. As straight onto the counter attack here, onto Greg Inglis, steps the fullback, and it has shut the gates. They're not going to catch him. Greg Inglis is going to score off the back of, you know, an attacking kick by the Blues. We took the ball, got it out to the edges. I think it was Edric Lee making up for that earlier drop pass. He got a pretty nice offload away. Probably, you know, not the smartest decision to go for the offload inside your 10-meter line, but as you see, I mean, we had the numbers. I just thought, get it out here, get it to Greg Inglis, and beats one man. I think who was that? Josh Morris. I think Josh Morris is the other centre, and he couldn't quite catch him. So Cameron Smith converts. All of a sudden, this game is pretty much beyond doubt. As Anthony Milford, like I said, it's pretty nice to have Anthony Milford coming off the bench. Just you know, tied forwards around, very nice. It's Cooper Cronk here through the gap. Hasn't had too much to do this game, but has done what he needs to right there. Trying to put in a little grubber for the outside man, just couldn't quite pierce the fullback. It's Valentine Holmes this time. Gets a chance to do something, and he is going to score. So Holmes, pretty much no play down this left-hand side. It's all been down Greg Inglis's side, which is probably not a bad decision. But Holmes here, big left foot, gets around Brett Morris and scores another try. So this game is turning a little bit embarrassing for the poor old Blues. Pretty typical, but that's alright. Michael Morgan this time converts. I don't know why. I haven't mentioned this, but I should have, obviously. I do realise I should have Thurston converting, as Valentine Holmes, just the beast, stepping left and right here, but Brett Morris catches Gagai. I couldn't believe it. Obviously, Brett Morris is pretty quick, and Gagai does get caught there, but spreading it out, intercepted by that man, Daniel Tupou, and I don't think we're going to catch him. Gagai is giving good chase, but there is no chance. Tupou is away, and he's going to get a consolidation try. Pretty poor pass. I mean, the pass was on, but, you know, Daniel Tupou, he went for it. He went for the all-or-nothing play, not too much to lose, and he does come off with the try, as James Maloney converts once again. I don't know what I was talking. I was talking about something. I have no idea. I lost my train of thought. Maybe it was Milford. Milford was obviously the X Factor. Was I talking about Milford? I don't know. But it's like I was saying, it's nice to have Milford coming off the bench and doing some good work. But that is going to be the full-time siren right there. Queensland get up in this series. I think that's 2-0. I think we won the first game as well. Not the best completions. I'm surprised with that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.